what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another Ready or Not video. So really quickly, I think this is going to be a short one, but I really wanted to share these two modifications that I stumbled across the other day. I was watching a few Ready or Not videos, and I saw some really cool weapon attachment mods, and I took about 10 to 15 minutes trying to figure out where these modifications were, because I've always wanted that really cool look with the flashlight attached along with the LA5 or whatever laser mount you have on your rifle. It'd be really cool if Void Interactive would give us the ability, kind of like in other games, where you can utilize multiple different laser devices. You can do things like this in Ground Branch and Escape from Tarkov. Fortunately, having this modification, the Clone Correct LA5 with the Surefire M600V, which is by HotchSublime, regardless of whether or not you have this modification, you still won't be able to utilize both the light and the laser device at the same time. The other mod I wanted to show off was this HAMR scope made by Ballistique, which looks really cool. It honestly looks like a one-to-one creation from what you can see in Tarkov or other games that also have the HAMR scope implemented. And I think this really goes to show that a lot of the modding community wants to see some really cool weapon attachments and weapons in general added to Ready or Not. So it would be nice, you know, I know a lot of it's on the back burner right now for Void Interactive, but I would love to see them go more in depth with weapon customization and gunsmithing, things of that nature. I know a lot of us that enjoy these types of games, we really want that to be prominent, and we want that to be a feature. A very big feature to our game is to have a lot of different customization for our weapons. Alright, so we just loaded into a modded map. This is the Forest House modded map. I'm sure you guys have seen me do a playthrough of this before, just kind of showing off what we got going on. I think this guy's gonna attack us. That's really cool with the NVGs. You can't really see through the optic. I think that's kind of badass.
Police, on your knees!
Kind of forces you to swap to the dot, which the dot doesn't show up for some reason. Hopefully they can fix that. I don't think that's on my end. So instead, we'll have to do the point shooting like this, but I'll probably just use a torch for now, and I think it's fine. So the map is pretty dark when you're going around, but either way. But I think the scope looks really, really good, like in its own. But I mean, I'm sure some people can get confused, and it should seem pretty self-explanatory. But if I put my night vision down, I've got the tac light, right? I cannot use the PEQ or LAV, whatever this laser device is. I forget the names. There's a lot of different names for these. Modifications cannot do that, as far as I know. So it's just purely cosmetic. If you go into the armory...
Police, get down now!
That guy's down.
On the ground! On the ground, now!
Okay, I can't move this door because it's destroyed. That makes sense.
Entry team to talk. We have a suspect down.
But either way, if you go into the armory, the gunsmithing bench, or whatever it is, just to customize your stuff, I can't think of what the actual name of it is now.
We have a dead suspect.
But in the main menu, in the menu lobby area, you'll be able to swap that out. It'll be a laser device. You can't use the tac light, but it's still visible, right? It's cosmetic. But I still think it's really cool. My biggest thing is I wish there was a black variant, just so it matches my weapons. You notice I have a modification that makes the HK416 have a black handguard instead of the tan. So it would be really cool if they added in the ability to, you know, be able to have that as a cosmetic option as well.
Put your hands up and get down!
This guy's gonna be surrendered. Let's go ahead and get him into custody. Just a civvy. But it's just really cool, dude.
Can't even go out in public anymore. Not safe anywhere.
Get down!
Talk, this is entry team. Civilians
like
secured and ready to evacuate.
It's just really awesome seeing these modifications that I stumbled across on the Nexus and the
on the ground now!
The Discord, the Ready or Mod Discord. Oh my god.
Police, on your knees!
The guy just pointed a shotgun right at me.
Police, put your hands up!
Gonna be clear, mostly.
Talk, this is entry team. We have a dead suspect.
Kinda hard to use my scope when I'm in a close quarters environment like this, but it doesn't even look like it's magnified, to be honest with you, so it might not be that viable, but at the end of the day, it looks cool. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, like, this scope looks miles better and way more practical than the scopes that are originally in the game, at least in my opinion. But anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm curious as to what you guys think about... Oh my god, all these voices, dude, I can't even talk.
This is for your own safety.
I'm curious as to what you guys think about these modifications. I know some people don't really care to use some of the mods.
Ready for evac.
Talk reporting. Copy. We'll keep trailers on standby.
Yeah, and I completely get that. You know, not everybody wants to have like a million different modifications in their game. It kind of, you know, I think it helps with the longevity and the enjoyment of the shooter. I say that like we have a bunch of different games like Ready or Not.
Cuff that clown.
Which, you know, there's quite a few games that are as good as Ready or Not right now. That's, you know, kind of in the SWAT sim. But I'm kind of just going on a tangent here. I'm curious as to what you guys think.
Hey, man,
do you like the
get off of
mods?
me.
What do you think about them? What do you think they should change? I think they're really cool, and I thought it was, you know, cool enough to be able to showcase with you guys. Look at these guys. What are they doing? I thought it was cool enough to showcase with you guys. But either way, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of the video, and we'll see you in the next one.